Guys, today we got some very exciting news about the new consoles, the PlayStation 5, Xbox X, and Xbox S. So, I am going to do a spec sheet analysis of all these consoles, and at the end of the video, I am going to say in my opinion, which console do I think will be the most popular choice and will be the most sold console. So, let's get into the video. So, as you might know, PlayStation 5 is the most popular console series. PlayStation is the most popular console series ever. So, it will be interesting to see what they could do in 2020. So, let's get into the PlayStation 5's specs, features, and everything else. So, to start off, PlayStation 5 will support a resolution of up to 4K at 120 Hz along with 8K at 60 Hz, which is next gen, of course. PlayStation 5's graphics card or GPU has 10.3 teraflops and PlayStation 5 CPU is clocked at 3.5 GHz. In this time, PlayStation will have two versions: normal PlayStation 5 that we all know, normal PlayStation that we all know, and a PlayStation 5 digital edition. So, to talk about the standard PlayStation 5, its price is 500 US dollars, 450 UK pounds, and 749 Australian dollars. PlayStation 5 does not have an official price in India yet, but the price is estimated to be about rupees 36,000, which I believe is a great deal for the price. But we can't be sure until the official price is revealed for PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. This is the new version of PlayStation 5. Is basically the same version, same as the PlayStation 5, but is $100 cheaper than the regular PS5, and you only lose a CD drive. Sony is selling this console at a loss. So you know that's a good deal when a company is selling something at a loss. So this I think will be out of stock as soon as it is released. This edition of PS5 was very surprising to the public, especially when they revealed the price. The PlayStation Digital Edition is sold at 400 US dollars, 360 UK pounds, and 600 Australian dollars. PS5 Digital Edition's expected price in India is about 3,100, which is an amazing deal for the price, but we can't be sure yet.
Okay, so now we are on to the Xbox consoles. First, I'm going to talk about the Xbox Series X, the most high end console released to date. For its features, 8K resolution support is present, but the target for Series X gaming will be 4K at 60 to 120 FPS. 120 FPS and variable refresh rate support will also be available on compatible displays. Its CPU is clocked at 3.8 GHz and the GPU has 12 teraflops and is clocked at 1.8 GHz. Now to the Xbox Series S, which is the lowest price console out of this group. This is targeting the budget end, so it's definitely doesn't have incredible specs like the Xbox Series X. It supports 1440p resolution at 120 Hz, which is very impressive for a budget PC, but expected of a console that should last at least 7 or 8 years. The processor is very similar to the Xbox Series X, only being clocked at a speed of 3.6 GHz, 200 MHz less than the Series X. Xbox Series S has a GPU clocked at 1.5 GHz, which calculates up to 4 teraflops of performance. compared to the 12 teraflops found on the larger Xbox Series X. So, on to the price now of the Xbox Series X, which is sold for $500 in the US, $450 in the 50 pounds in the UK, and 750 Australian dollars. Very similar to the PlayStation 5 regular edition. And the price is rupees in India is rupees 49,990. Wait, one second, one second. Okay, okay. Microsoft has a problem. Xbox is priced at 50,000 rupees when it should be priced at 35,000. Similar to the PlayStation 5. 200 small dollars more than the US selling price. This is definitely not going to be sold to Indians unless the Xbox Series S price is raised. Uh, okay, okay. Microsoft is definitely not getting any Indian customers anytime soon. Rupees 34,990. Are you trying to not get customers in India? Okay, I will stop complaining about the Indian price and tell you about the other price. But I'm still mad. In UK, it will cost you 250 pounds or 200 to 299 pounds in United States and will cost you $500 in Australia. Now it's time to rank the consoles. I'm not ranking this based on the Indian price. I'm ranking it based on all the price and all the specs. And before I rank these consoles, I'm going to say this is my suggestion only. This is purely my opinion. It is not a suggestion to you to buy this console. You have to make that decision on your own. Okay. So I think number 4 is going to be the Xbox X. I don't think people will buy this because they already have an alternative, cheaper version in Xbox X, except for India, which will be much cheaper and not that bad compared to the Xbox X. It will surely still sell very well, considering it is the most powerful console ever. This is the PS5, so PlayStation fans are going to buy it, of course. But the thing is that making this why I made this number 3 is because it is way more inferior compared to PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, and most of the hardcore PS fans will buy PlayStation games from the PlayStation Store. So I don't think they are going to spend more money on the PlayStation Digital Edition. But if you have CDs of all the games that you want to play, then this is very good. So the Xbox Series S. The Xbox Series S is very powerful for its price and a great deal, except for in India. If you live in a country where the price is not absolutely insane like India, which is the reason for being number 2. It is because uh, why I kept this in number 2 and not number 1 is because the PS fans are more in number than the Xbox fans. That's why I kept this in number 2. You obviously know the number 1 by now. It is the PS5 Digital Edition. This is a blessing for budget gamers and is a very powerful console for the price. It is definitely going to be the best selling console because of its performance per dollar ratio, which is very good, and that's why I think it's number 1. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Click on the left to subscribe, click on the top right to see one of our other videos, click on the bottom right to see another some other tech videos that we have did, and see you guys next time.